Hello everyone. In our today class, we are going to see how to calculate the productivity for the project. Sorry, how to use the productivity in the project to calculate the duration for the activity. Okay, it's very simple. No need to worry about that. It is very easy task for us to do it. We have a productivity calculation already in our phone. So just we are going to use that productivity in the project to calculate the durations. Okay. Hmm. Give me a time. Let me open the productivity calculator. Yes. Yeah. Now you can see first, what you have to do, you have to write your all the crews which are going to use in the project in the x-axis, and you have to put the productivity accordingly so that we can use the power query to calculate the durations in the easiest manner. Okay. Example you can see now for the project excavator will be one of the resource. Okay, that resource's name we have to like write it in this angle excavator. Next, it will become like mason. Next one, next guy is mason, helper. Next, carpenter, carpenter helper, bore bender, bore bender helper. Next, mason helper, carpenter helper, barbender helper. Next, painter, painter helper. Next, tile mason, tile mason helper, not heaper, helper. Next, technician, technician, technician helper. Next, plumber, plumber helper. Okay. Okay. In the general practice, one excavator can able to excavate minimum 250 to 300 cubic meter per day. Okay, that productivity of the machinery or manpower per day productivity we need to fill in this column accordingly. Okay, for the excavation of soil, only the excavator will work. So we are seeing that per day consider 300 cubic meter per day. This is a productivity per day. Okay, next we are coming to footing for PCC. PCC for footing. In that, the one mason on helper can able to do minimum 10 cubic meter per day in the PCC. Okay, it's common to anywhere. If you see the plinth beam also mason and helper will do the concrete per day. Minimum they can able to do 7 cubic meter for the plinth beam. For the column for the grade slab and all that also they can able to do minimum 7 cubic meter per day. Okay, for PCC for RCC for footing, it is like a concrete. This also the mason team will do. They will be do by using pump. So you can consider minimum 20 cubic meter per day. This minimum you can consider 15 cubic meter per day. These people can able to do it. But for your kind information, my dear friends, this productivity will change according to the state wise, country wise, location wise, because If the guy is doing in a hot temperature, we can expect the productivity different, but he will be working in the minus temperature areas. There the mason productivity or the manpower productivity will be different. So this productivity is not a standard productivity. Whenever you are putting this productivity, you should have to discuss with your team or your project manager, their project manager, what is the productivity I have to consider for this work. So they will be guide us that, okay, Kabilan, you can put this much percentage or this much numbers or this much durations or this much productivity per day for mason or helper or carpenter. So accordingly we will put, and we can able to show that how much manpower they need to do this project. Why I am saying this, well, later if our company management is asking that, sir, we need like ten gang to close this activity, then he will ask you that what is the productivity or consider. Then I will say 7, but he will say no, Kabilan. In this climate, you have to consider more than 15 running meter or square meter per day. So why you are considered 7? So we should not get blame in the later stage. So to avoid this type of blame or to avoid this type of confusions between you and your project team, so you please kindly coordinate with your project team and your construction team. So confirm that how much productivity we have to consider for each cruise. Understand? Yeah, cruise means that manpower, mason, helper, these people. Okay. Yeah, now I am considering this for your just reference purposes. Even if you hear whatever here you are learning here, just like for your practices. Okay, you should not apply the same in the construction. When you are going for the real construction, there you have to follow the real time productivity based on your project team advice. Okay, thank you. So for here, for a pedestal also, we are considering 7 cubic meter per day. He can able to do it. For plinth beam also 7 we are considering. Column also we are considering 7. RCC for beam also we are considering like 15. Okay. For RCC for water tank also we are considering like 10 cubic meter. And reinforcement for footing. This work will be doing by bar bender. So you should not fill the data here. You should have to go to bar bender and you have to fill. According to the data, per day one fitter and one helper can able to do zero point 0.2 metric ton per day. Okay, so for the pedestal also we can consider like they can able to do like this pedestal and all. This is a column, so they can easily bind minimum 350 minimum 350 kg they can, because just the reinforcement they will bring and they will bind there directly. For beam also, so for the footing also we can consider zero point 0.3 and zero point 0.3. Okay, for the plinth beam we can consider 0.25 and 0.25. For a column also we are considering 0.35 and 0.35. For the Sorry, this is RCC. This is for RCC for staircase. Then we can consider 10. Then I am removing this. This is not required here. So I forgot to put this. And I'm come here and I'm putting that for footing 0.35, the still 0.25. And then plinth beam also zero point 0.2, zero point 0.2. And for the column, again 0.35, 0.35. For slab and beam, we can consider zero point 0.3, zero point 0.3. For water tank, we can consider zero point 0.3, zero point 0.3. For staircase, we can consider 0.25, 0.25. Okay, once this complete, then we have to fill the shuttering data. So for shuttering, we have to go for the carpenter. So he can able to do like per day for the shuttering for footing. We can able to do minimum like 10 square meter per day. They can able to do it. Okay, 10 square meter minimum, because it is the easiest task. For pedestal also we can expect like 15 square meter per day they can able to do it. For the plinth beam we can expect like 6 square meter per day they can able to do it. For column 15 we are considering. For slab we can consider like 6 like we can minimum we can consider 10 square meter. No, we cannot go like this. We can go like for 8 square meter per day they can able to do it. For water tank shuttering, minimum they can able to do. It's like a flat surface will come. So water tank, so maximum we can able to do 15 square meter, 10 square meter per day. For staircase also we can consider 88. Okay. For soil filling, this will be doing by the excavator. So the excavator is here. So you can consider 300, 300. Okay. I believe in the top also we are considered the same. Yes, very good. So the next one it is coming block work. So block work will be doing by the mason. So per day we can consider like minimum 15, 10 to 15 square meter per day. Or minimum 10 square meter we can consider per day they can able to do it. Okay, 10 square meter per day they can able to do 10 square meter, 10 meter. No, we cannot. So we can consider like 6 square meter per day. It's better. Okay, 6 it is okay. Then plastering. So plastering also will doing by the mason. Here they will do. I will consider like minimum they can able to do per day 50 square meter per day. Minimum we are considering 50 square meter to 100 square meter, 100 meter, 100 not 100 meter they cannot do. They can able to do like 50 square meter. I'm not going that much. I'm going 20. It's better. So external plastering also I'm considering 20. It's better. For painting will be doing by who? Painting will be doing by who? So we'll be consider 1 minute, which where the painter is coming in the T. So painter is coming in the T. So I'm painting. So painting per day we can consider like 30 square meter they are doing. Okay. Internal and the external. And the next one is tile mason. So tile is V, I believe. Yes. So this all like tentative data. You should not follow this. You have to take a reference how we have to calculate the duration. So understand? In the tile works also we can consider 15 square meter and 15 square meter. And doors. Yeah, doors will be doing by the carpenter. So may you know very well the making and the fitting maximum per day they can able to do 2 doors per day. So we are considering 2 doors, 2 windows, and 2 ventilators they can able to do it. And pipes will be doing by plumber. So the plumber, this is X and Y. Okay. Plumber is here. So plumber. Okay. Plumber. Here it will come. So is Z and ZAA pipes. So here we can do uh, this will be doing by plumber. So per day minimum they can able to do the pipes for 100 running meter. It's easily they can able to do it. Next it's conduits fixing by the technician and helper. They can also do able to do like 100. The next one is cables. The cable also they will do like 200 running meter. They can easily do. Fire alarm detectors minimum they can able to do 10 numbers. For electrical items also they can able to do like 10 numbers per day. And for plumbing items will be doing by the plumbers, so they can we can also consider like 10 numbers per day. Understand? So this is how you have to distribute your productivity to the project. So once you do it, so the all the productivity was distributed according to the activity. Once this was completed, so what you have to do, you simply go to this serial number select and go to data and select uh, from table to range. If you select this one, the what it will happen, this sheet will convert into query sheet. So once it will convert to query, it will be easy for us to monitor. Okay. See now what I'm going to do. So what I'm going to do now, you can see here. So this is our sheet user come here. So here this and all null I don't want. And here you can see for one activity 002 activity we have two resources in the x-axis. This I will convert into this x-axis I will convert into y-axis. Okay. So to convert this x-axis into y-axis we can use the excellent option is called as power query. It will easily do this calculation and minimize our more work. Okay. So you can, and one more disadvantages in the Power Query. You don't have the control Z option. Control Z. Why we'll do? We will be use the control Z option to undo. But here you will not that before so to avoid the to replace that control Z in the Power Query, they are using the option is called as applied steps. If you do any changes here, that steps will reflect here. If you don't want, if you re-click and it will go there. For example, in the excavator is there. I'm just renaming as. I'm just rename. Okay, just I'm rename excavators. I'm guessing yes. Okay, if I'm doing here, you can see that the changes will reflect as a renamed column here. It means whatever the changes you are doing here, that changes will be reflect here. If you don't want this change, what you can do, you just unclick that, then it will go back to the original position. Okay, now what we are going to do, we are going to change the x-axis into y-axis because for each activity we have two things, then we have to calculate the durations accordingly. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm just to select from excavator. Only I have to select from the resources only. From the excavator to till the plumber helper. I'm right click and I am choosing the option is called as unpivoted column. If I select the unpivoted column, then you can see the x-axis was converted into y-axis. The what I did the unpivoted column, that changes was reflected here as Kabilan did the unpivoted column here. Next, what I'm going to do, I'm going to rename this side area. Instead of attribute, I'm changing this name as a crew titles. Crew title. Okay, crew title. If I change it here, then it will shows I did a rename here. Here also I'm changing that. The name is called as productivity. Productivity. Understand? So next what I'm going to do, I'm going to rename this table name is duration calculation. Duration calculation. Understand? So once I did like this, I go to close, click close and load. If I did, you can see now. Yeah, yes, it was converted now. It was converted now. You can see I'm just closing this. I don't want. You can see now we have the for pieces for putting we have a mason, we have a mason helper. Understand, my dear friends? So next what we are going to do, we are going to calculate the durations. Calculate the duration. Before going to calculation, I put number of teams. The next one I'm putting duration. Understand? Duration. So you know very well that already we have discussed duration means it's nothing but duration. It means what? Quantity divided by product productivity. Understand? Quantity divided by productivity. So quantity we know this is our activity quantity. This is our productivity. If you calculate the duration, if you want to calculate the duration, the quantity divided by productivity will give the duration here. So what you can do easily, the number of teams is nothing but one team can able to do 300 means two team how much they can able to do? They can able to do 600. If the 4 team means they can able to do 900. So according to the client requirement, according to the client requirement or the project time completion, then we have to increase the resource and we have to complete this project. Okay, understand, my dear friends? So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to add the durations here. How to do it? Plus quantity. So quantity, I should not do this directly. We will just select the numbers. The quantity is I2 divided by N2 divided by N2 multiply by O2. Understand? So it will give divide because here the number of team is one. If I put one team, then it is taking 16 days to complete this activity. So I don't have that 16 days in my hand to close this activity. So I am going for the two excavators to complete this activity in the so I'm going for three excavators to complete this activity in 5 days. Understand? Next, this is for one day duration, no problem. This is all one day. This is going, what is this? RCC for footing, it is going for like 2 days they are going. So the RCC for footing, they are going like 13 days. No, I'm saying that I have 4 teams. So I will be complete in, so I have 4 teams. I will be complete everything in like 1 or 2 days. So why you can see the one when I'm putting the teams everywhere, I'm putting the same team. You know why? Because these teams will be, once the work will get complete, they will directly shift to the other work. If I put 2 teams, 4 teams, 6 teams, then the manpower will be increase and decrease and increase and decrease will be there. If I do like this, what it will happen? The manpower will equally distributed over the project. Understand? The next, if you come to the RCC slab, here also I am doing that. Four teams I'm putting. So tank also 4 teams I'm putting. Staircase also 4 teams I'm putting. And for reinforcement, it is taking 28 days. No, I don't have that time to close this. So I'm considering like 5 teams, okay, to close this activity. So everywhere I'm considering 5 teams, 5 teams, 5 teams. So 5 teams commonly I'm using in the project. Okay, 5 teams will be there in my project. They will take care of all my reinforcement work in the project. Okay, I'm not going to increase or decrease. So shuttering I'm considering 6 teams in my project. So they can able to do it all the work parallelly. So I'm considering 6 teams in my project. Okay. Here also so understand. The soil filling again already I was in the above I was consider like 3 excavators. Here also I'm considering the same like uh, same like 3 excavators. So here also I'm considering 3 excavators. Okay. The block work. So block work I'm considering like the mason team already we are considering in the top like 4 teams we are considered, right? So I'm considering the same 4 teams here. So it is taking almost like 1,000 square meter, 1,200 square meter, 1,200 square meter, 1,200 square meter block work. 100 meter. No, the quantity or the block work, it is not realistic. It's not realistic according to our, no problem. So okay, it is like a slab area. Okay, no problem, no problem. Okay, so we are going like if we go for 4 teams, then it will go 50 days. So what I'm doing, so plastering also the same doom will do. So I'm going for 8 teams. So or 10 teams. Yes, I'm going for 10 teams to close this area. So suddenly I'm increasing the teams. Understand? Yes, for painting. So painting also we will do based on this internal painting, external painting. Why this work was coming 2 times for me? Same activity, internal painting, internal. Oh, okay, internal painting, external painting. Okay. Mm. Um. Okay. So next you come for the tile works. So tile works also we are considering 10 teams. So they will do the work and the doors and windows. Already we are saying that one team they are working, but carpenter we have how many teams in the top? I believe 6 teams we have. So I'm considering the same 6 teams here. So they will be do the work parallelly and they will close this work. Okay. For pipes, I'm doing that one team is sufficient for me. They are taking 6 days to close the work. No problem for me. Fire alarm also they are taking. The remaining all, it's no problem for me. So once the duration was completed, you can see this duration is not as a realistic duration. It's like unmeasurable numbers, a point 0.7 and all. So I'm considering that duration, round up duration. Okay, round up, round up duration. Understand? So here, what you will do, you will be round up, round up P2 comma 0. Understand? So you can see now the number was converted into full digits number. So now we can able to use this number in Primavera P6. Okay. So I save this one. So next I'm going to my see, now we have one more problem. You can see for each activity we have two durations, right? But it should be one. So to avoid this confusions, what you can able to do it. So I'm just go here. I'm just go here and I will be select in this corner and in this corner. Okay, not here. In this corner you have to select entire sheet. Go to insert, select pivot table. So once I did the pivot table, then pivot table will come like this. So what I will take, I will be take the activity ID in the rows. So the activity will ID will come here. Next I need the activity name. So I will bring it here. Once it will do it, then it will comes below like this. So I don't want. So what I will do, I will go to click the activity ID, click the activity ID and go to field settings and select custom layout printout, select this one and click OK. So this is the number and this is the role activity name. Okay. Next I will take the values as roundup durations. So I will put it here. So once I put it here, then it is showing that sum of roundup duration. It means what? It was considered the Mason, see here. You can see the for the PCC here the Mason and the helper both the duration is 2. So it was sum of the durations. It was sum of the duration. So we don't want the sum up. So we need only the maximum value. So I'm clicking here and full to field values and I'm selecting that max. So if I click like this max, then you can see the duration for the max will come here. Understand? It means what? This is the exact durations which we need for the activity to complete. Okay, once you did this, then you have to open our Primavera Excel sheet. This is our Primavera Excel sheet, and this is our durations. Okay, this is our durations. You just copy this durations from top to bottom. Okay, you just paste it on the duration because this is our activity. You know, right? So I'm just paste it. Right click here, and I will paste it like 1, 2, 3. So once I did, see all the area, it was converted, save, control yes, close, and go to Primavera, okay, go to Primavera, click admin, okay, in the admin, okay, in the admin, file, import, spreadsheet, okay, yes, now you can check the all the activity, the duration was changed according to our calculations. I hope you are enjoyed this session. In the next class, we will see the how to link these activities as well as the subsequent process what we have to do it and we will do it here. Okay. Thank you.